Hello and a warm welcome to this special broadcast on the federal on a day when the first phase of Bihar elections is on. The voting started at 7 in the morning and 121 seats out of 243 assembly constituencies are voting today in the first phase. It's a crucial triangular contest between BJP-led NDA, the Mahagathbandhan, and of course, the third crucial player is Jan Suraj, that is Prashant Kishore's party. What I'm told as of now, till 11 a.m., the official data of the voter turnout, Patna has recorded the lowest voter turnout, that is 23.71%, while Begusarai has recorded the highest at 30.37%, followed by Lakhisarai, that is 30.32%. Now, how has been the first phase of polling so far? We'll try and get in the people from the ground. Manish Kumar, our senior journalist, who's there on the ground. He joins us from Mokama. We have Dr. Supriya Krishnan from the Patna University. She's a professor of the Political Science Department. Thank you so much. And we have Dr. Sanjay Kumar. He's trying to connect from the AM College in Patna. Dr. Sanjay is also there. Now, I'll begin with Manish because he's there on the ground. Manish, Mokama was crucial. There was a murder which happened. How has been the voter turnout? What are you sensing from the ground over there? Yes.
See, Nilu, since morning at all the polling booths, there was all the people came out to for the vote, but at the some of the booth, because it's in the afternoon, there is a heat over here. So lots of on the lots of booth, the people are missing over there. But I have been told that after afternoon, in the evening, we will see once again the crowd, but the right now at the which polling booth I am standing over here. Here is you can see the big lane over here. There is a huge crowd, but some of the polling stations are very few people you will count. But the in morning the voting was going very fluently, very in a good manner. Lots of security forces has been called up in the Mokama. In every road and lane, you will find the Central Reserve Force, policemen, and other secret BSF forces moving around here and there. We have been also checked at the every point. The media has been checked because of the incident that occurred in the Mokama. And there was a tension. There was a before the polling started. There was a tension that violence might be happening over here. But till now, the polling has happened in the peacefully manner, and lots of people has told me there will not be any
Your
kind of
audio, your audio is a little interrupted. I cannot hear you very clearly. Manish, if you can check your audio once again, because your audio is disturbed currently. But what I'm assuming, you are saying that there is a huge presence of security forces. People have come out in large numbers. But Mokama, if you remember, just for the perspective of the viewers, Anand Singh was the JDU candidate from there. He was arrested after Dular Chand's murder. He was supporting the Jan Suraj party candidate, and which is why there was a law and order problem. After that, there was a video which was viral of Lalan Singh, who's a central minister. He's saying that those people who do not vote in favor of NDA should be stopped. Manish, if you're getting my audio correctly, did you get any reports that people have been intimidated, people have been scared, people have been that they don't come out if they are not voting in favor of NDA? Manish, can you hear me? Manish, are you able to hear me? No. I think Manish's frame is frozen. Okay, I'll come to Dr. Sanjay Kumar. Dr. Sanjay, I'm presuming that you all have voted because you are from Bihar. What did you sense when you went to the polling booth yourself? Yes, Dr. Sanjay.
Yeah, in the very beginning of the just at the start of the polling, I went at around I think 8:30 to the polling station, and the line was it was not crowded. Very few people were in the line, and the polling was very smooth, but at the same time very slow also. Maybe it was morning time, and they were not accustomed. Those officials, polling officials, were not as accustomed. Some of them were very new. But what I find after this, what I am getting report from other polling booths in Bihar, there is a lot of info in people to vote. The only thing which was
Yes.
there just before today, say yesterday, there might be having some confusion to whom to vote, but the spirit is there that we have to vote. And I have got so many WhatsApps that people have, those even those who used to just celebrate it as a holiday in Patna, especially in urban areas. They have come out and they have voted. And what a few times just a few minutes before, what reporter was saying that in one of the constituency, it was around I think 30, more than 30% of voting. I don't remember what was the constituency, but it is there. So it means that people are coming out even in Mokama. What the reporter has already said, that there is a large number of CRPF forces deployed there, so they are coming out without any fear and they are casting their votes. So this is a very good sign for the health of democracy.
Okay, all right. So I'll come to Professor Supriya now. Supriya, what is your sense? People coming out in large numbers, is it a sign for a vote for change? What is your sense from the ground?
Yes, exactly, ma'am. It's a sign for vote for a change, for development, for getting rid of the evils which prevailed earlier. It's not about performing their duties, it's about bringing about change. In the morning, my domestic help asked me as to whom to vote. Please suggest me. And before I could answer anything, she said, ये बताइए कि एक फैक्ट्री कौन लगाएगा, फैक्ट्री कौन लगाएगा, मेरा बेटा मुंबई में कमाने गया है, यहीं पे काम मिलेगा, suggest that party, that candidate. And one thing, ma'am, for a change this time, it is not about voting for a party, following a party. It's about, it is kind of customized voting, localized voting, specified voting, which candidate is better. And people are not in mood of getting allured by false promises, false hopes. They want change. They are in evaluation mode. What you have said, what you have done, what you will do. So they are evaluating pros and cons. If the domestic help is, who is not literate, she is asking, she is thinking this way. What about the intellectual? You can
Hmm.
presume what are their mindset. So this is about change. This is about development. There will be a paradigm shift in the administration, as well as there is paradigm shift in the thing, as far as the mindset of the voters is concerned, ma'am.
Okay, so that's,
So
yeah,
this
that's a
is for a
significant point.
change.
That's a significant point. You're saying that people want change. Manish, I'll come to you and
Yeah.
then I'll come to Dr. Sanjay. Manish, from Mokama, specifically from Mokama, did you get any reports of intimidation? Because you remember what Lalan Singh said, that if you cannot vote in favor of NDA, please don't come out and such people should be stopped. That video went viral, then he faced an FIR. Did you hear any reports of intimidation that people were stopped? I have got some videos, but they are certainly not from Mukama. But somebody sent it to me, and where people have been stopped from voting. Now, I will let the viewers also know from where. From Nasirganj Ghat. Apparently, the people have been stopped from voting. Somebody has sent me a video of this. I will try and share it. But Manish, what is it you're sensing? Have the people been stopped from voting? What is the sense you're getting from the ground on in Mukama?
See, Nilu, I'm in Mokama city right now, where I'm moving here, and there has been no any.
There is some audio problem. Okay, so I'll go to Dr. Sanjay. Dr. Sanjay, uh, do you think that there is anti-incumbency against the Nitish Kumar government, or there were reports that there is not so much of anti-incumbency against Nitish, but people's anger is directed more towards the BJP? What is it that you are sensing?
This is very surprising that after 20 years of administration, of Nitish administration, there is no anti-incumbency. What people are the position of NDA was very good in the beginning, but as the election advanced, the situation has started deteriorating, and Mahagathbandhan is taking lead. This is my perception, but more anger is against BJP and less against Nitish Kumar. This is very much clear. And so far, number of seats are concerned, JDU has touched around 40 seats in the last elections. So this is not, they are not going down to this number, and the number will increase for JDU. It may be around 50 or 60, 60 even. And what BJP is going to lose. This is the situation right now till yesterday, and I can't say about today because today the voting is there. So this is my perception, and people are voting for uh, party, not for any candidate. As usual, this used to happen in Bihar earlier also, because candidate is known by the party, and party is canvassing. If if the situation would have been this, then the independent candidates would have won the election in earlier assembly elections, and this one also.
So now the top trending story is that few people, and I'm just reading this out, that there are two people, Shreya Mehta and Anupma Sharma, who were allegedly turned away from a polling booth at Veterinary College ground in Patna's Digha constituency. Now, despite presenting valid voter IDs and having their names on the electoral roll, because they lacked printed voter slips. Now, the officials from the Patna District Administration and the Election Commission of India have clarified that voter slips are not mandatory, with epic cards or alternative documents sufficient for verification. The incident, amid low urban turnout of 23.71 by 11 a.m., prompted the online criticism and demands for improved staff training. Now, what is your sense, Supriya, after hearing this story, and people have given bites how these two ladies were turned away? Anyways, there is such a low voter turnout in Patna. What is the reason for that? And then, despite that, so much of carelessness on the part of the election commission officials, if they are denying people from voting just because they do not have the voter slips. Yes, Supriya.
Yes. Well, one of the primary reason is, as Sir Sanjay sir has stated earlier, that the staff member, the staff on the election duty are not properly trained. Maybe they are doing it first time. Maybe a lack of experience is there. Lack of training is there. They have not been adequately trained. If this kind of cases are arising, so this is carelessness on the part of election commission only. I can think they should have suggested the plan B. What are the options? If they are lacking some documents, what can be the substitute and how can they help them out? If the merely they are not having the printed slip of voter ID, this is they can't be deprived of such a important right. So this is inadequacy of training, I think. And Sanjay sir just disillusioned me when he said that people are voting for party, not for candidates. I thought things are changing, and this was my perception. This was not based on some kind of survey, that people are voting for means they are not going for the fan following party, which party they belong to. Customize in my area also. I belong to Diga constituency. They they are asking for candidates. What is her or his background? What they have done, Okay, and what are their qualification? How can they help to develop this area? So
But Supriya,
inadequate
what is
training should
yours
be doing. Yes,
now?
ma'am.
What is your sense? It's a triangular contest between Prashant Kishore's party, NDA, and Mahagathbandhan. Uh, I mean, what is the general inclination of the people? Do they want a change and they want to bring back the Mahagathbandhan in power, or the change means Prashant Kishore? What does change stand
Ma'am,
for the people?
as far as I think, I sense there nobody, none of the three options is going to get the majority. Sir said that annoyance is with BJP, but there is sizable number of voters of JDU who counts the work of Nitish Kumar, as far as infrastructure, education, and many things are there. So, and that voters, those voters are going to sustain. Okay. And in Mahagathbandhan, India allies for that matter, also there are supporters of some party and some they are against some of the allies. So no clear majority can be perceived, presumed, no clarity.
Yes.
They none of the three options is going to get majority, I think, ma'am.
Okay, so that's a little tricky situation you are
Yes,
elucidating.
exactly.
Sanjay,
Very tricky.
okay, so
They have to collaborate in order to make the government. Two of
right,
the
but
three,
I want to ask you,
I
Dr.
think.
Sanjay, that yesterday, Rahul Gandhi exposed the Haryana files, and any impact of that today on the voting pattern of the people. What is it that you are sensing on the ground?
The strategic revelation by Rahul Gandhi. Now it has spread, no doubt, because in every house, even in remote areas, we have telephones, we have smartphones, we have TVs. So this has floated, and this is going to impact the election, and some floating votes. Those hardcore votes cannot be affected, but some floating votes can be affected, no doubt. And if this thing is advertised, raised by opposition parties, by other parties, then the greater impact will be can be seen in the next phase of the election, no doubt. So this will affect the election. This is clear, and day by day, the situation in Bihar is getting, I think, a political situation. You can say the from the angle of just political elections, it is not going good. And Supriya has rightly said that no party is going to get a majority. As usual, in the last election, also we have seen, and this is the just a scenario in at the local level, at the state level, and also at the central, at the national level,
No,
because we
but
have
this is, yeah, Dr. Sanjay, if no party is getting a majority and this is the sense you get, then that's not good for Bihar as a state.
No,
And what do the people want
exactly.
then exactly? And if the Bihar can not get a clear mandate this time, then what happens? I mean, all promises of development, manufacturing, jobs. Well, where does it all stand then? All the promises, tall promises made by both sides, whether it is NDA or the India Alliance, what does it go to show then?
no, we have earlier also coalition governments in the last election also. This time also we are going to have. And one thing is very clear. What we have pre-polled alliance right now, this is going to change after the declaration of the result. A new permutation and combination will happen. And I am not surprised that a new combination of parties might emerge after counting of votes, after declaration of the result. This is also the possibility, because everybody is just in the race to get highest number of seats, whether it's a JDU, whether it's a BJP, whether even in Mahagathbandhan, it's RJD and Congress and small parties like this Upendra Kushwaha, Maazi, and Chirag Paswan. They all are there. I mean, very small. They are not going to make any significant impression. This is my perception. But these three big components of whatever alliance they belong, they are just calculating, just they are waiting for 14th of this month after declaration, and they will have a new alliances. That is very much clear.
Right, but Prashant Kishore could turn out to be the X factor. And since Supriya, you very clearly mentioned that
Yes.
people want change, if that is the
Yes.
hunger for change, then is Prashant Kishore really a popular option amongst the people in Bihar? The way he has reached out with things which he has promised, very very different. Now, do you think that he's a popular option and people would vote for Prashant Kishore's party?
Yes, he is a popular option, but he, as an individual, is a popular option. He is appreciated for his oratory skills, for his knowledge, for his data, which he time to time puts up in the interviews. But whole of the team, Prashant Kishore has the Jan Suraj party. They are not essentially popular, ma'am. So that's why I stated earlier that this is customized, not people. You are saying that if there none of the options are getting clear majority, what will happen about development, changes, administration? It is a threat to the administration. It is not, ma'am. It is not the party, not the government work. The people in the government, the people in the party are of that mindset. For example, from Danapur constituency, okay, Reetlal Yadav is the candidate from RJD. So people consider Tejasvi a hero, but they do not consider Reetlal as a hero, although they
Hmm.
belong to the same party.
Okay, so
So
you're making an
it
important
is,
point that people are going by the popular personalities. Those popular
yes,
personalities have the acceptability, but the candidates who have been fielded, say for example by RJD or even
exactly,
by Prashant Kishore, they do not have so much of acceptance. They don't enthuse
yes, ma'am,
confidence
yes,
in the people. Okay, okay. So
yes,
that's
ma'am,
not a
exactly.
very happy scenario then. Dr. Sanjay, what would you say if that is the case, that people fall for Tejasvi or people will fall for Nitish Kumar or people will fall for some tall leader,
Prashant
but
Kishore.
not for the candidates of Prashant Kishore, but not for the candidates who've been projected? What does it go to show then?
So
Dr.
far, Prashant Kishore is concerned, he has been working for the last 3 years in Bihar. In every nook and corner he has visited. No doubt he is doing very well. But the problem is that there are so many tricks in the elections, and also the party is very new. Jansuraj is very new, and in my opinion, otherwise Prashant Kishore is a veteran strategist. In my opinion, Prashant Kishore should have waited at least for the next election. This time he should have just put not in all the constituency, but in some constituency where his position is very strong. 4 or 5 candidates of Jan Suraj, they are in very much in fight, no doubt. But this is irony that Prashant Kishore has not visited those areas, and one of them is Mokama. This is very surprising. Why Prashant Kishore is going to those areas where their contestants are not in a just in a fight in a strong position. So
Hmm.
this is very surprising. Why he has chosen, why he has taken that stand.
Hmm.
That is beyond my understanding.
Right.
And no doubt that party is going to make an impact in Bihar election. But this time, what I think that their number will be below 10. if he
Oh,
manages to get 10, even 10 is, I think that will be very important for making government,
mm.
because this time fight is very keen fight, and every number, every constituency is very important. Every I think every candidate is very important. So that way, I think this is the whole situation here in Bihar. And 14th is not very far off, and we should wait for the next phase of election and then after counting.
Right. So the first phase of, and in the end, Supriya, a very quick comment from you that what about the popularity of Nitish Kumar? Many people are saying that either JDU might get a single, become the single largest majority, will have the single largest majority, or they might perform very badly. Uh, Either of the two options. Is it going to be such an extreme position
Either,
for Nitish Kumar?
uh, rather, the midway, huge,
Okay,
big majority is not
not
expected,
possible.
and
Okay,
they won't perform bad because they have
they have
good
performed.
track record.
No,
There
but
is a
will
sizable
they
number of
improve
voters,
their
and their voters of Nitish Kumar will sustain, ma'am, and
But
they are in voted. They voted.
Will Nitish Kumar improve his tally from 2020, what he had?
There are faint chances of that. Barely he will be able to maintain that figure. Enhancement is not expected. They are
Okay.
not going to
So,
add up more seats.
okay, they can't add up more seats. Dr. Sanjay, one quick word from you on this. Will Nitish
Uh,
Kumar increase his tally?
Last time around 40, that party
43, I think
had
he got.
managed to get only three or 43. So this time they will either will have 43, and they might increase up to even 60 also. And
Okay.
certainly the seats, but single largest party, the
I
JDU
doubt,
is not
sir.
going to,
I doubt. Hmm.
maybe.
Okay, let Sanjay complete his point. Yes. Yes.
But this time, JDU is not going to be a single largest party. This is not
Hmm.
very
Yeah.
much clear, and might be Mahagathbandhan, might be in a very strong position. But even then, Tejasvi is not going to touch what he had touched last time, because
Hmm.
74 or 76, I don't exactly remember.
Yes.
So this time it is difficult for him also.
Right. All right. So the voting continues and will continue till about 5 or 6 p.m. And what we are told till 11 a.m. I have already shared the voter turnout. The voter turnout has been abysmal. In Patna, it was one of the lowest, uh, till about 27.65. That is the general voter turnout till 11 a.m. We'll have to end it here. Thank you so much, Dr. Sanjay and Dr. Supriya. Thank you very much for joining.